Here's one of those lessons about self-managing rental properties I've had to learn the hard way. Don't fix stuff yourself. If you self-manage already, you're already doing some work that a property manager could be doing. But because my wife and I have a small portfolio, it's just worth it to us to still self-manage and take the tenant phone calls ourselves. So we do that, but I have to constantly remind myself, stop right there. Like phone calls and texts, that is all you do. It is so tempting when you hear, like I did last week, that your tenant has a running toilet, not a leaking toilet, but a running toilet. So I'm like, okay, it's probably this O-ring part these Kohler toilets have. But just in figuring that out, I probably burned an hour, hour and a half, if I'm being honest. So I decided to stop the bleeding, called the handyman, let him solve the problem. All said and done, it was $75 for him to get out there, right? Sometimes they might charge you 100 or 150. And that's why you're so tempted to do it yourself. You're like, oh man, it's only like a $5 part. I could do it in 10 minutes. But between the research and the YouTubing and the HomeDepot.coming and going to Home Depot and going through the tenant's house and diagnosing the problem, probably going back to Home Depot because I got the wrong part. You see how this all adds up? You can burn 5, 6, 7, 8 hours. So this little bitty thing can be a huge hole in one of your days. Don't let that happen. If you self-manage the property, receive the inquiry, call the correct person, solve the problem, pay what that cost, and be done with it. And don't let it be that big of a thing in your day. If you focus on that, managing properties is not that much of a headache.